What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. EA released yesterday at about 11 PM these two winter packs. The winter warm-up pack that contains 20 rare players, with one guaranteed to be 84 rated or higher, in addition to one FIFA World Cup icon loan player pick between 3 FIFA players and 5 FIFA World Cup player picks that nobody cares about. I'm not going to open this pack because it would be 25,000 coins down the drain, where we couldn't get any money back. However, this one right here, this 37,500 coins, contains 20 rare gold players and it's tradable. And so based off the fact that I know I'd be able to sell the rare golds for, like, you know, the best part of like 15,000 coins at floor price, if we get anything of note or sell the players at the right time, this could be an incredibly valuable pack. So we're going to start by opening this potentially, hopefully, very incredibly value pack, and we're gonna get lights up. It's good enough. Spain goalkeeper. Well, there you go. We get an 87 David De Gea. You don't mind that. It didn't give us the walkout thing, so I thought it was going to be someone a bit poo-poo, but that's really nice. We're gonna make 20,000 coins back off of David De Gea straight away. That leaves us 17,500 short. We'd get 3, 6, 9. We'll see, like 10. So 10k off of those four there. That leaves us like 7,500 short, of which we would get probably just by discarding the rest of the players. So we have definitely made profit off of that pack, which is nice. Not like insane intense profit or anything, but profit is profit nonetheless. And now's the time to go back to buying Bukayo Saka again, because his price has come down. It's not come down as much as I thought it would have come. Walk out from a 7.5k pack. Left wing. I wanted it to be Neymar. I mean, that's still sick. What is he, like 50k? It's like 40k still. Oh, 30. Jesus. Hey, we'll take it. Ooh. Now, do we open the untradeable pack? Because it's like it's made like that. Literally, that's like 27.5k profit, and that pack's 25k. I think now that we've like got profit, like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, that covers one, covers the other. You know, I think that's pretty legit. One covers the other, and then anything that we get out of this pack, we can use to build an SBC of a player that we actually like the look of. Yeah. Now imagine this pays out. Walk out! French striker! Could you have imagined if it was Mbappe? If only. If only. It is a duplicate untradeable Lloris. Oh, now I've got Lloris. I've got a Keylor Navas that I need to get rid of as well. From the trade, like, I need to bring Keylor Navas back. I need to use the one that I've got and then bring the other one back. So we might have to go ahead and do one of the SBCs that's there now and use Lloris and Navas in that. Maybe Frimpong. Might go for the dynamic duos though as well. I don't know. We'll have to think on that. Now I'm going to go and buy Saka. As I said, his price didn't come down quite nearly as much as I would have hoped. Those are my icons. Well, I've already got a loan more, so we can either go Baggio or Lineker. I think we're going to go Lineker, and we'll use Lineker and more. Oh, Saka's crashing. When I came on like this morning, or well, like an hour and a bit ago, Bukayo Saka was 125,000 coins. He's now 107,000 coins. He is crashing hard. Let me see. We could do Shaw. I don't care about Thuram. Or if Shaw gets an upgrade. He's expensive though, isn't he? An 84 and an 85. I don't need another left back, but it would be good to have Shaw. because he fits the team that I've got. And if he gets upgraded, that +2 will make him legit. Could even bring him on as a sub and play him at DM next to Patrick Vieira. Ooh. Yeah, let's complete Luke Shaw. Why not? Why not? All right, guys. So I have recovered Keylor Navas. We've restored Lloris into the club, and we have completed Luke Shaw. I did use some of the tradable 84s I had. I wish I didn't, really, but also at the same time, they're quite cheap, so I'm not overly fussed. Even if Luke Shaw doesn't get upgraded, I still think this is a cool addition to the club, an 86 rated with good stats. A shadow on him makes him a real nice player, certainly up my street in terms of him just being unbelievably well-rounded. You know, pace good, dribbling really good, defending physical really nice, passing really nice. Just can't really ask for much more than that. And it also gives us a couple of packs to hopefully pack Bukayo Saka, whose price was 107 and is now at the pie. Let's go. 104, still crashing, still crashing. We get the pie out of that, that's nice. Yeah, it's 7-8k for that. There we go, nice. No real dupes in there either, which is quite nice. Only the one, of course, being tradable content. Happy days. And then a small prime gold players pack as well. Let's see. Let us see, EA. Nothing in that one, unfortunately. So all that leaves now is to decide when is the right time to buy Bukayo Saka and start playing with him in some champs games. Is it now? Do we just, like, at 100k, do we just accept any loss that comes from him? Because he won't go higher now, but it's very possible that he will continue to drop. Like, in my head, I thought he was going to drop into the 50-60k range. Not necessarily overnight, like, but definitely, like, relatively quickly. Am I happy to pick him up at 104-ish k? 101 there. Am I happy to pick him up for this sort of price? And just accept the probably 40k loss that we'll take on him. And then I know, like, the aim is still to move up towards 1 million coins from playing the game, and this will be a big dent in that. You know, it's a 10% dent in that. I get that, but it's Saka, innit? It's a phenom Saka card. He's just going to be our guy. So I think I'll wait until the end of the Portugal game, or I'll try and pick him up for like 100k on the nose or less, and that's where we'll take him. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so welcome back. I did indeed buy Bukayo Saka for 101,000 coins. As you can see, I've already played 4 games with him, 6 goals and 2 assists, which is great. Sorry, the screen went blank there for a second. It will pop back up in a minute. Which is great. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show you those games because I was playing well tilted, and I don't want to be doing that. But what EA released post 6 p.m. was also the Goncalo Ramos SBC. This is a really good price. It's about 33,000 coins for this card, which first of all is really good because it's an 87 rated card that's quite good. 4-star, 4-star with some really cool stats. We've got the Hawk on him, but also, and as you can see there, we've got Joao Mario in the team for the next game or two. But also it gives back some really cool packs. So they're both tradable. The Jumbo Premium Gold pack and a Prime Electron Players pack with a guaranteed 80+ overall card. So I think I used one tradable player and the rest untradables to pick it up. And I just think it's a really good price. I think it's a really good SBC because the card's good, the packs back are good, and then you've got an 87 rated for what will most likely be a profit after, you know, selling all the contents from the packs and whatnot. So unfortunately, we didn't actually get anything too amazing out of the packs for ourselves. I hope you guys, if you do these SBC, have got better pack luck than me. Well, goalkeeper basic chem style, that's not so bad. And let's get into a game to see how it plays. All right, guys. Joga Benito, the West Lothian badge. Neuer in net. Alaba, Tomori, Cancelo, Cafu. Ansu Fati, Brolin, Keane, Ribery, Park, Ji-song. What a team that is. What a team that is. All right, let's go. Oh, I don't even need to change formation this time. We're actually going to play Saka out left wing this time. I've been playing him at striker, which is why we've got so many goals and assists on him. I want to try this Goncalo Ramos. Nice. Nice. Forward. Whoa. Vieira, how? Nice. Lovely. Should have probably kept that on the floor. Doesn't matter. Because Ronaldo's there. Bang. Oh, beautiful football. Let's go. That was all made as well by Bukayo Saka. Winning that ball defensively. Go Freddy. Right, Goncalo Ramos has got a jump on him here. There it goes. There it goes. That's the head we want, man. That's why I think he's going to be overpowered, guys, because he's just going to win headers. His physicals are so nice. He's tall. He's got good jumping. Saka. See! Oh! Breaks it. Oh. That was so obvious. Sometimes, like... Sometimes people don't read, like, actually just running with the ball in the direction you're running in. And so quite often you get to just sprint in a straight line. And it's like, it seems like too easy. Do you know what I mean? Saka! Oh, how's he missed? I greened it. I know it's like, you know, manual and that, but I think this guy's gone after that. Yeah, he's had enough. There you go, guys. Much better performance. FaZe Pololo. We'll have another couple of games in today's video, guys, but praise the Lord for a win. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, as we get into the game that will be the last for today. England have just lost 2-1 to France. Devastating. And we're going to talk a little bit about it after, you know, throughout this game here. I think, first of all, hats off to the lads. They tried hard. They played well. France are the world champions and probably favourites to win the tournament. They and Brazil were my favourites to win the tournament from the offset anyway. And so I still back France. Argentina got a good shout, but I think it'll be an Argentina-France, you know, final. So GG's to England for just, you know, good performance. It is a shame that Kane missed a penalty because I think we were on top, like heavily on top. In fact, I think the whole second half we were on top. When we made it 1-1, we were a bit sloppy 5 minutes after the goal. But eventually got back in and on top of the game, and Giroud scored the header. I thought after the clearance came through, we were a bit slow to get up the field. And then once again, after that header from that header from Giroud, I thought we were once again, wow. I thought we were once again the better nation, the better team out there. I thought we played really well. I thought we weren't scared. Exactly what I said at half time. Like, you know, we needed to be braver. We needed to, like, get at France more. And, you know, Saka had Hernandez on strings. I was shocked, genuinely shocked that Mount came on for Saka. I think if Mount's going to come on, if Southgate wants Mount on the field, it's got to be for either Henderson or Henderson or Rice, you know, if you're looking for that goal. Saka had Hernandez on strings. I can't believe he took him off, but he took him off. We then got the penalty. Mason Mount actually won the penalty, of course. You know, savage shove in the back, just unnecessary. Yeah, I don't know, man. In the back of my head, I just had a feeling Kane was going to miss. I just had that feeling. It was in all fairness, it was an awful penalty. It was an absolutely abysmal penalty, which hurts more than it being saved. And, you know, you're like, well, fair enough, you know, hit the target at least. Like, when you miss the target completely, it's tough to stomach, isn't it? Like, ref, come on now. So that's kind of like my thoughts on the game. I thought Kyle Walker had a cracking game. You know, completely kept Mbappe quiet. He had a couple of little runs down there on the left-hand side, but overall, I thought Walker did a great job of keeping Mbappe absolutely pocketed on Ronaldo. And then it comes to the ref, doesn't it? And I think it's fair to say that was the single worst refereeing performance of the World Cup. I thought not only was the ref awful, I thought VAR missed obvious pen ref. Literally like that. Obvious things, right? It was mad. I mean, first of all, the foul on Saka for the French goal. And I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for the goals or for the loss, because it was a game of 90 minutes, not of a few instances. And we had our chance, and we had our chances. You know, Harry Maguire off the post. Rashford with that free kick that just went over the bar. What an effort from him as well. You know, so I'm not going to sit here and say that it was the defining factor. What I will say, though, is like it certainly helped shape the game. And for sure, Saka was fouled on the edge of the box there. So, like on the edge of England's own box, right? No doubt about it. There was a few other occasions Saka was getting manhandled and the ref gave nothing. Harry Kane, even if it wasn't a penalty on the edge of that box, you know, in the first half there, even if it wasn't a penalty, it was a foul. There's no doubt about it. It was a foul. So, okay, it was outside of the box. VAR shouldn't have to intervene with something so obvious. That's where it's like, okay, you know, like this ref, just awful. Booked Henderson for what seemed like a very innocuous tackle on Mbappe. Again, I don't even know if it was a foul. And so, yeah, I personally think the ref had just an absolutely abysmal game. And it's pain, because not that anyone ever wants to look at Morocco and just assume that they're going to win. You know, I think if you do that, you end up looking like what Portugal look like right now, with egg on their face, kind of like out of the tournament to a team that they just should be beating, right? Wow. Every time I get the ball, this guy just backs off. Oh, come on, EA. Why have I not got... Thank you. Yes, it's going to feel like a tough one, because when you get to the final, it's just one game of football. Anybody can win. Anybody can win when you get to the final. Oh, wow. Well, fair enough. This guy's done nothing the whole game, but that was a nice little drag back there. And it's just pain, isn't it? Because I would expect England to beat Morocco, and then that would be a World Cup final. And it's not a World Cup final because England just couldn't beat France, sadly. But there you go. That was the World Cup quarterfinals, in my opinion. Where is Patrick Vieira? There he is. Well, do you know what? I don't mind taking Ronaldo here, actually. Go on in. Ah. Get that in. Anyway, let me focus on this game, guys, because this guy's really had not a lot going on. And finds himself 1-0 up to his first attack. Is he actually trying to, like, hold the ball now? God damn, guy. So, yeah, what were your thoughts on the World Cup? Let me know. I'll be interested to hear it. Ref, that's, like, when I get a tackle in there, I just need to get the ball back, you know. Ref, when I get a tackle in there, I just need... Ref, when I get a tackle in, man, I just need, like, I just need to get the ball back when I get a tackle in, man. Like, how hard is it? How hard is it? Oh, man. I legitimately think this guy's had 2 attacks and scored 2 goals. Story of my weekend league, to be fair. Yeah, he's had 3 shots. I've only had 2 shots, to be fair. We're going to have to go a little bit more constant press and fast build up in the second half. Might end up costing us loads, but we've got to get back into it. This guy's genuinely trying to just possess the ball, man. Oh, this is going to be a tough game, guys. He's 2-0 up. And obviously, when people possess like this, that happens. You go, you aggress, you press, and it just leaves a gap here or there. Henref, come on. There's always time. There's always time. As long as there's time, there's time. As long as there's time, there's time. Come on, man. How's he guessing that? Let's see. 3 goals in 20 minutes. It's not impossible. I should have scored that penalty. We would have had loads of time then to fully get back into it. It's not impossible, but it is going to be tough. Man, I was playing so good yesterday. I don't know what happened today. I don't really play FIFA on Saturdays much, guys, because, like, if I do, it's like objectives or something like that. I usually save my champs games till Sunday night. And the level of player today has been absurd. Like, we're effectively 0 elo, right? And this is the level of player we're playing against, man. Like, this guy's an insane team again. And all these insane, like, skill players. Like, you know, this guy's like a good player, you know. Oh, come on, EA, please. Man, what can you do, bros? In the meanwhile, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, obviously. Oh, just obviously at this stage, isn't it? Obviously. I actually can't believe I haven't got a single goal in this game. Like, that's mad. That's mad. I've never seen a goalkeeping performance like that in my life on FIFA. And we've seen some stuff. Yeah, look at that. Ter Stegen on an 8.3. That is utterly. I don't know how I missed some of those chances. Fair enough, this guy scored 4 goals, but oh, dearie me, guys. Look at that. 3.7 XG for no goals. That's tough. That is tough. But that is also going to be the end of the video. With 3 and 4 in champs, should hopefully mean that tomorrow we just get a whitewash walk up to 11 wins. Otherwise, holy smokes, this is going to be bad. This is the worst champs record I've had. You know, PS4 was quote-unquote easier. And to be fair, you know, since I moved to PS4, I've won 3 out of 5 drafts, losing in the final twice of the other 2. So, like, 20 games out of 20, you know, and 18 wins out of 20 in the draft. I went 9-1 in champs qualifiers. I'm just walking rivals all the way up. It is just champs. It is just champs that has been difficult. That's mad. But that is going to be the end of the video. Of course, we've changed our team and stuff, but I don't think that makes too much of a difference. But we shouldn't be playing, like, the most interesting thing, I suppose, for me is, even on PS5, the first sort of, like, 10 games, you're lucky if you play one highly skilled player. You play some good players, but you're lucky if you played one highly skilled player. And then once you get to that higher elo, you're like 7 and 3 or 8 and 2, you start coming up against the guys that are just very good and on their way up. It gets a bit more challenging. But we're getting to 11 wins on PS5, 2 losses or 3 losses, at worst 4 losses. Not only are we 3 and 4 on PS4, the caliber of player I've played in champs here has been genuinely insane. Like, we played one guy that was like FootWiz on the FootWiz leaderboards. Like, he was that good. One loss that I played against a good guy, I just had bad connection. That guy there was a real good player as well that beat me 4-0. And the last game that I played, the guy was like genuinely insane. And I've never seen that caliber of players at this elo so consistently. That's new. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.